Hello, everybody. These are just a few words from me, Crosby Kemper, the director of the Institute of Museum and Library Services, in support of the great work being done by the NDIA. I have to tell you that I take credit for the NDIA every day, as long as I'm out of the hearing and eyesight of Angela Siever. At the very beginning of Angela's crusade, the Kansas City Public Library and some resources that we found were helpful to setting up the NDIA. And I have to say, if I've ever done anything for the advancement of civilization, that's it. Supporting Angela is it. I like to think that the reason I'm at the IMLS has a lot to do with Angela and, of course, some of our other friends at Shelby and elsewhere in the digital inclusion universe. The great thing about the NDIA is that it's about the truth of digital inclusion. It's about what works. It's about what people are doing. It's about digital divides and red lines and getting the right statistics and putting together a program for remedying the problems that we have. There probably isn't a more practical and a more passionate universe than the NDIA universe. That has a lot to do with leadership with Angela. It has a lot to do with a passionate group of grassroots activists who are making things happening, who are making the happening of our universe. And you see the result of it. Some gigantic amount of money is coming out of the federal government for connectivity. And maybe some of it will even trickle down to the actual use of the internet. That's what the IMLS hopes anyway. And Angela and the NDIA are as responsible for that as any group in America. And you all are responsible for that. So here's a hip, hip hooray for the NDIA. Thanks.